What's up? What's up? What's up, my man Leroy?
What's going on, sir?
Not
Sorry,
much.
I was a couple minutes late. I was looking for the stream and couldn't find the stream. And hello to everyone, and happy New Year to everyone. And I gotta eat, and I'm in a different location, and I can't hear you well. But besides all that, Chris is crying. Maybe not after this play, he might not be, but
Yeah. So Chris is. I think Chris is actually watching some football at the moment. He's a big Georgia fan. He's going to join us, I think, whenever things are done. Unless it's really really bad. I haven't even looked at the score. How's it going over
I'm
there?
watching it right now. It's 23-10, but Georgia's at the. They should be at the. I don't know what this commercial went.
Hey, I'm gonna open up a separate little chat screen because I just commented as Buck Mountain Barn, and we can't have that. We can't have people thinking that Buck Mountain Barn's doing all that.
Oh, because that's not you.
Yeah. I guess that's where I'm logged into the to the
Mhm.
system here. I'm gonna switch over.
I
Oh,
don't even know how to. Oh, first of all, I learned something. On the bottom of the screen, you see where it says listening off stage feedback?
let me switch back over there so I can see that. Listening off
It's
stage.
right near your picture on the bottom.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is it blue?
Yes.
Turn it red.
Okay. Now what does that do?
That drops feedback.
Oh, okay.
Remember Chris was having feedback?
I don't really remember, but I'm gonna take your word for
That's
it.
what it was. That's what it was.
All right, let me
I
see.
was on another show and they told me to do that.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, let me pull my over here to the side. I'm opening a different window. I thought it might. I thought it's going to be me whenever I did the thing, but it's not. So, all right, now I got me a window open where I can do the chat. I got everything going here. What's up, everybody? Hey, Ping. How's it going? Good to have you here with us tonight. Texas Bandit, good to see you. I see you're razzing Chris a little bit. Yes, we killed Chris, Todd. He's watching the Georgia game, so he may be dying depending on what the score is. What's up, Marcia? Marcia. I watched her on the cat show the other night. You taking care of business there, Leroy? Or are you trying to call Chris and razz him? No, what's up? How's everybody doing? How did the new year go for everybody? Did you eat a lot of food? Do anything like that? What's going on? What's going on? In the reselling world, I'm trying something new. Have been a List Perfectly user for several years, and have enjoyed the auto delist thing and the features that came with it this year. But unfortunately, at the end of this year, the price has. You did 4 hours live with Kat. Awesome. Yeah, I watched some of the New Year's party there too. But yeah, so whenever I was doing List Perfectly, and then the at the end of the year, the Pro Plus plan that I was using did go up. They went up on the price, and I was kind of hoping it would stay around the same mark. And I actually signed up for Vendu, went ahead and paid for a year, and it's going to be about $20 cheaper a month. And then actually, compared to what I was going to have to bump it up to keep the plan I was at, it's actually would be about $50 more a month on for List Perfectly for me. So I tried out Vendu, and so I've been spending a lot of time getting all my inventory imported into that. And if y'all want to hear my take on it so far, I think if you're just doing strictly inventory management, or you're using your cross lister for inventory management, I feel like List Perfectly has got maybe a ton of features that's going to be really helpful. List Perfectly also has the AI Express lister to help, so you can do AI listings, but that don't really apply to what we're doing so much. Um, I do like the cross listing part of Vendu so far. Now that I've gotten all my inventory in there and straightened out and synced up with eBay. Hey, Lisa, it's good to see you. I'll see you. We'll talk to you in a bit. Happy New Year to you. But yeah, so the cross listing part of Vendu, I really, really, really like. It all opens up within it's just in the same window, and you're basically when you've got a listing when you've got a listing you're going to cross list to like Macari or Poshmark or whatnot. It really is super simple. I can literally do on Vendu. I can cross list to Macari, to Poshmark, to whatnot, importing from eBay. I can cross post to those three platforms in probably less than 30 seconds, and so that's really really nice. That's the one thing about List Perfectly that I didn't mind it so much with all the every time you're going to cross list to a platform, it opens up a new tab. But it's hard to now that I've used Vendu for like a day. It's going to be really hard to. I mean, it's really really smooth the way that it does the cross listing. What's up, Jennifer Hayes? How you doing? If you're showing up and you're not seeing Chris, it's because Chris is catching the end of his Georgia Bulldogs game. He's a super huge Bulldogs fan, and so I think that's what he's doing. And depending on the score, he might be losing his religion right now, but not sure. But anyway, yeah. How's everybody? Yeah, is it good, Leroy? Leroy is on the phone. He's muted at the moment. He's going to jump back in. Yeah, yeah, I know. Us men in our sports. I'm not really a big college football guy. I love Dolphins football. Hey, what's up, Teresa? How's it going?
I'm sorry, everybody. I,
Good.
I had three people call me at the same time,
You're a popular guy, Leroy.
and I
Hey,
actually have to
Teresa,
go outside and do something. But I'll stay here for a few minutes, then
you
I'll go
don't
out.
you don't have a bathroom?
No, we didn't pay the water bill.
You got to go outside. Okay.
I had to
Uh,
go outside, go tinkle.
yeah. Teresa. Chris is catching the end of the Georgia Bulldogs football game. So I was killing some time talking about List Perfectly to Vendu. I switched over to Vendu yesterday before the new year started, or before the new year started. So I guess the on New Year's Eve, so I've been fooling around with that. Do you guys cross list, Teresa? I can't remember. I know you didn't really do that whenever you were on the show. But is that something you guys have picked up and started doing? I'd be curious to know, and then I'd be curious to know which one you're using. Are you using Vendu or List Perfectly or Flip or something else?
This
Yeah.
is big right here for Georgia.
Oh, what's happening?
It's third and 7 at the 12.
You got to do it like play by play style. It's set.
We got 3rd and 7 at the 12. We got
Okay.
Georgia about to snap the ball. Georgia's just about to snap the ball. Quarterback moves up, drops back. Quarterback drops back, and he's pointing to the left. Pointing to the left. He's pointing to the left. He hikes the ball. Ball hikes off, and he just about gets sacked, but he gets out of it. He runs. He gets to the about the 9-yard line.
All right. What down is it?
It is 4th down.
Oh, it's a big, 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 big decision here, I guess.
It's a very big decision here, but we think that they're going to do great. I think they're going to make a great decision. And here we go. It's 4th and 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that you're here with blood, sweat, and football. I'm trying to watch it and talk to you guys at the same time and not be loud because I got other people in my house. And they went for it, guys. They're going for it. It is
Oh,
4th and 5. The quarterback drops back, passes the ball, turns around, misses the guy, plays over. Georgia did not get the points. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say that. Chris is crying right now. We
what's the
know he's
score?
screaming and yelling. Should we go and call Chris, guys?
What's the score? What's the time? How much time's left?
It is 1 second, please. We don't have the right here at this facility. We don't have the exact stuff. You have to look over to the left, and it's not really the way it should be, ladies and gentlemen. But I believe it is it's the fourth quarter, and I believe it's like I really don't want to say. I want to say 8 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay. Okay. 8 minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
it is 9 minutes and 25 seconds in the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. The score
So
is 23 to 10.
Okay, so they got 9 minutes left, and they didn't take the points. They went for the touchdown instead of the points to get the field goal.
Yes. And
Ah, yeah, there's still time. There's still time, Jennifer.
but, yeah, there's still time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining. What am I doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think
What's
if I
new?
had practice, I could do it though.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He lines up at the 10-yard line. It's fourth down, four to go for the touchdown, and he's off, and he's planted. Game over. Anyway, what's going on in Leroy world? Have you been listening today? Working today?
I did list today. I got some. I went to the flea market. Wasn't no home runs, but just runs. But line drives. Um, I like finding different stuff. Today's thing I found was tree climbing belts and tree climbing pads and stuff, and they were all new and they were Klein. If they were used, I wouldn't have been interested because they were new in the package. They were Klein, and they had the people use that stuff for pots. They break their straps, and you got to think about it. Now, here on this side where I am, we had really really bad storms, so all of that climbing equipment is probably hot tamales because breaking the stuff and they need it quickly. Or homeowners thinking that they're tree climbers and they're going to buy it and bust their face.
Yeah, I'm in a slightly new location, Eric. As in
Ooh,
just the other side of the room.
oh,
Here, let
look
me
at the
turn it
first one.
around for you. There's the old side of the room. Here's the new side of the
Yeah,
room.
we're all in different. I'm in a different location too. I'm in the bedroom.
I'm sitting at a I'm sitting in a at a different spot. I got me a work desk. Hey, eBay. I got me a workbench that raises and lowers, and I've been working at that. And my son has taken over my spot at my desk that I normally sit at. So I'm just going to sit here at the new workbench and do this. The sales been pretty good.
Not too bad. Um, I think today I've sold four. That
Yeah.
seems to be my when I'm working. That seems to be my. Oh, I got an eBay notification. Let's see. Just
What's
a notification.
what's up, Chad? Wolfman's goodies. Good to have you here. Yeah, so far sales are staying steady for us. It's kind of like it's just kind of carried on through Christmas. I I'm honestly being honest with you, I'm a little tired. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a dip, and it's just kind of kept us busy. So along with everything
Mhm.
else, I hadn't really had a chance to rest. We did. I had a lot of orders to ship out this morning, so
Now, a lot of you must you lose. What is your most um? What supply do you use the most? Like, 8x8, 8x8 by polys. What is your?
I have a the 6x4x4 box that and then the eBay 8x6x4 boxes. I go through a ton of those. Like I ordered before Christmas, I ordered probably in November. I ordered 200 of those 6x4x4 boxes. And what you waving
Hold,
off?
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Brad. You guys realize Brad sells little toys that are about this big, about the size of a dime. Most
they're
of his
bigger
stuff
than
is
that.
about
Come on, they're
most
bigger
of
than
his
that.
stuff is about the size of a dime, maybe the size of a quarter. If he gets lucky, it's the size of a dollar. Okay, he shouldn't ship a thing in a box. Every single thing that he ships should be in a poly bag. Please help me.
No, 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 no.
You
Our
see him moving back and forth like Stevie Wonder, guys, because he knows I'm right.
No, 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 no. They are bigger than that, and let me justify what I'm saying here. So, like, several of the characters I shipped today, they're probably 3.5 inches tall, but they also have accessories and stuff like that on them, and sometimes they're a little bit older. and so they can be a little brittle. And if I shipped them in a poly bag, they'd probably some of them would get broke. And so
I
our
disagree.
our
I
little box.
just
Go
I,
ahead.
dis- I disagree.
Well, you can disagree, but our boxes are about as cheap as bags, the size that we get and the bulk that we buy them in. And so for the shipping them to our customers, it works out really good. So
Listen, they would go in a poly bag with a little bit of wrapper around them. Done. No boxes. I don't
yep.
use boxes
Time
much.
out, time out. I have a backup here. It looks like Teresa says nope, no poly bags.
I okay. So in the chat, I don't know how many people are here. How many of you guys ship in boxes? What is your? Are you guys more boxes or more poly
Well,
bags?
also qualify that with what do you ship? Because
It doesn't.
there,
It doesn't matter what they ship. If they ship a car, it goes in a box. If they ship a T-shirt, it goes in a bag.
well, I do put t-shirts in bags,
You
and
probably
let
put them
me
in boxes. Knowing
let
you, I can't believe you use boxes. I would never use boxes for that
I
stuff.
do, but I do like I did for like four of the items that I shipped today. I did use an envelope. If it's something that can safely go in an envelope, I do that. Yeah,
Always ship in a box. I don't use box. I mean, I listen. I probably use a box or two a day, but most of my stuff is a poly bag.
yeah, I do. Like all of our clothing goes in bag poly bags or something like that. Or I shipped out
We
game
ship clothing
pieces.
in poly bags. Some stuff in padded envelopes. Yeah, I use a lot of padded envelopes.
Yeah,
We
and
do
like
ship a lot of
so
boxes.
like
Yeah, you guys get a lot of hard goods though.
yeah. Also, like like for example, today I shipped out our. I have a box that basically measures 13 by 10 by 7, and I think I had like 8 of those today. So there's that. But
It's
yeah, we
23 to
use
10.
boxes.
23 to 10. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth.
Still 2310.
It just went up to 20. It was 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got some backup here. I got backup here. Texas Bandit says 80% box. So that's
No,
we're probably more like 90% box, but I do use
I'm like
envelope.
90% poly bag.
I shipped out, one of the Playmobil things I shipped out today was the box was 25 by 25 by 18 by I don't know 7 or 9 or something like that. So um, yeah, yeah. You have to think of something with weight will get dropped on it. Could it break? I shipped out glasses. Obviously going in. You tell me you put glasses in a bag, Leroy? Is that what you're telling me? If you had to ship glasses, would you send them in a bag?
I don't ship glass. So yeah.
King G says I have a
20
question.
past, guys. I got to leave for about 5 minutes. I'm not leaving. I got to go check my garage. Somebody said it was open.
Cool, cool. Yeah, I'll keep the chat engaged here. Hopefully. Yeah. So Texas says 80% box poly for CD DVD. I use special boxes for LPs. I do the same. Texas Bandit. I try to keep a sack of like LP boxes on hand. Um, for me, I do ship my CDs and DVDs in boxes just because I don't really keep anything special for those, and I don't sell that many CDs or DVDs, so I just throw those in a box as well. Marcia said you have to think as if something with weight will get dropped on it. Could it break? That's true. So people who use a lot of envelopes or padded envelopes will probably they would argue that those kinds of things get shipped differently. They get shipped with other envelopes. I actually did a stint at UPS for the Christmas season, like many years ago, and got to see kind of how the sauce is made there. And they have like a bins for their smalls, and then they have like the big things. So as things came down the belt, they literally would grab those little things. Now here's the thing: like little envelopes, they literally would grab them off the belt and toss them about 10 feet over into a big bin. So those things are getting thrown from the belt. Little boxes are the same. They would toss those into a box. or a big bin. So if something came down the line, it was in a little box, they would grab that, they would toss it. So your items are getting they're not getting handled the way you think they're getting handled. I think people think that their items are, just being coddled and get white glove treatment. That's not true. Those things get thrown around. The only things that do not get thrown around, from my experience, what I saw in that short little season at UPS, was the things that are just too heavy to throw around. So there's that. There's a reason why their shipping instructions or advice includes 2-inch crush zones around everything. Let's see. You have to think, yes. All right. So Ping said, I have a plush teddy bear going out tomorrow and using a box, hopefully under 1 pound. Yeah, I do that a lot too. Uh, Ping. I mean, I'm not against sending out plush in a box. The reason that I do it is, again, because I don't keep a lot of polys around for what we do. And so I tend to use my boxes to ship plush as well. We'll try to get that answered when Leroy gets back, Teresa. She asked me to ship tools and polybags. Wolfman. Let's see, Mr. Sadie. Chris, have you ever seen the way they cram polybags in the mailbox? That's funny. Eric says, mine 95% padded envelope DVDs and comics. So he uses poly about 95% of the time. Padded envelopes, all right? Or are you saying you use box 95% of the time, or you use envelopes, the padded envelopes there, Eric? Texas says, I go through 3 sizes of bubble wrap like a demon. American Bubble Boy loves me. Yeah, I keep two of different sizes of bubble wrap. I've got the little 5/16, and then I've got the I don't know if it's the half inch or the 5/8 bubble. And we go through a lot of that. I usually have to order about once a month, about 4 rows of the little and 4 rows of the big. Um, Use those for different things. I also have I have one of those air pack machines where you put the roll on it and it pulls it through and makes the packing bubble for void fill. So I use a ton of that for void fill. Works really, really good. Let's see. Teresa said less than $20 DVD CD we ship in padded, but above that we ship in boxes. Yeah, so one of the reasons I use boxes is has a lot to do with how I've seen that packages actually get processed at the shipping centers at the hubs, because it's not like you think. I mean, they're not like abusing them, but they're not getting special treatment. The name of the game there at those shipping centers is they gotta turn through that stuff quick, get it on those rigs to get it shipped out to the other hubs, or even when they're packing up the like the UPS trucks, they got to get those things packed. There's a lot of volume coming through quick. Um, Marcia says, "Yep, I won't use fragile stickers anymore. That's just a challenge for them." Yeah, I've heard that. Like if you put a fragile sticker, if you write fragile on a box or put something on there, it's it's more or less like an invitation for them to see how well you packed it. Um, so for me, I don't use fragile stickers, but I will write fragile on a box, and I don't do it for UPS or the post office. I've tried to pack it well enough that if they took it and punted it like a football, that it wouldn't harm the item inside. I write fragile on there in big bold letters with a big black sharpie. I write that on there for the customer's sake, so that when they get it, they see that you know. I feel like a lot of times the first impression with a package when the customer gets it, I feel like that matters a whole lot. About if they see the package and they already have like a bad taste in their mouth, or if already kind of like I'm worried about my item, then I feel like I haven't done what I should have done with it, and so I write that on there just to keep the customer. I want their first impression of their package and what they got to be awesome. And I feel like if you were to go look at my feedback on eBay, you'd see that reflected. Just that quality of shipping matters a whole lot to people. It goes a long way. Teresa says they quit using fragile stickers as where.
Yeah, no, I don't use. I worked for FedEx one Christmas holiday,
Yeah,
Yeah, no, no.
yeah, that's what I was telling them. I worked a season at just a seasonal thing at UPS from Thanksgiving to Christmas one year.
I did that. Yeah,
And my just the experience of seeing how things, you've got hundreds of boxes coming down this conveyor belt, and all the little things they're grabbing, and they're like basketballing into bins on the other side of the of the little belt there.
yeah.
Um,
That's why you put it. That's why you put it in a plastic bag so they can't throw it. See, a
yeah,
plastic bag, it
they
won't.
do throw it though.
No, see,
I
that's why you
watched they
shouldn't.
grab. I watched them take those envelopes off of that belt, and they toss it like a frisbee into a bin. Marcia said they don't care. I've literally dropped it off the counter, and the guy took the box and threw it 10 feet into the bin. That was the last time I put Fragile on it. Yeah. So my guys at my post office are very good. Plus, they've got a really good setup. They have like, I don't know how to explain it, but behind the counter at our post office, there's a wall there, but the bottom half of the wall has where the bins actually come through, so they can actually just turn around and set it into the bin. There's no tossing there. They're really good. But I know beyond our post office, once it gets to the hubs and stuff, it's you better
It's like Chris right now. Ready, set, ready,
yeah,
set. Hey, hey.
you got to future proof it.
How
Yeah,
did
Marcia says she has 100% confidence in my packing, so don't worry about it. I'd
guys?
like to order.
How did Brad do without me for a few minutes? You gotta remember he's a pastor, so he can hold the congregation, so we're good.
Yeah, yeah. Teresa actually had a question for you, Leroy. Let me go back in the chat and find it here. Let's see. She says she's talking to you, Leroy. She said you ship tools in poly bags, Leroy. She's
Yes,
asking if you ship tools.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can probably get away with it. Do you bubble them up or anything like that, or
See, I use foam paper. So I
okay?
have foam paper that I get for free. And I say this all the time. I get foam paper for free at the furniture stores. So I take that and I cut it in 10 by 20 squares, or I'll just rip it. Some of it will rip nice. And I'll take a little bit, I'll wrap it up. I'll take bubble wrap, shrink wrap. I wrap it around and I put it in a poly bag and I send it out the door.
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
could take that. I could take that little package and drop it down, and it will just bounce because it's surrounded in a uh, couple layers of foam pad.
Gotcha. Here, I'll show you exactly what I do, but keep them entertained there for a second, Leroy.
Oh
I'll grab
gosh,
it.
I'm not as good as him, guys. I'll try. What's going on, Teresa? How are you? What's going on, Texas Bandit? How are you? Red Cardinal Treasurers. I'm sorry, I'm bad with reading, guys.
Yeah, that's
Um,
Marsha. That's Marsha Leroy from Cat Show.
hold on, guys. Brad, you back?
In a second. I heard the music. I had to show back up. I'll be right back. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All righty. So here we go. I'll show you. So a lot of times, like I'm packing something like this, it's got the little, this has got a little accessory with it. It's like a suitcase and stuff. I don't know how well you can't really see it,
Yeah,
but
guys, that should go in a 10 by 10 box with 4 layers of bubble wrap.
no,
And then
no,
you guys
no.
see, guys, you got to realize Brad sells those for, I don't know how much he sells them. I won't say because I don't want to feel like a jerk. But if I was selling those at the price he was selling those for, you're lucky you would get a poly bag.
Yeah, no. Well, I've got my price built in. But I take that. Here's my little box. I do the bottom of it.
Oh, I'm
Take,
done. I'm already
take two
done.
of my little take two of my little bubbles,
I'm
drop
already
it in.
done. I've
Take
been,
this,
I've
drop
been
it.
done. I'm done. I've
You're
been
not
done.
done. You're still putting bubble wrap on yours.
No,
Mine's
I'm
done.
done. I've been done
You're
already.
still you're putting bubble wrap around yours.
No, I'm done. I'm already done.
You're
I got the
putting bubble.
label on it. I already
No,
got the
no,
label
you're still
printed.
you're still you're still putting bubble. All right, let's pretend. All right, I grab my box. You grab your bag.
Let the
Here,
comment tell us when. Tell the comment. Soon as the next person says when, we've stopped.
To be fair now, you got to take and get your envelope. All
Yep.
right. You got to take and get your item. You got to get your bubble wrap, and
I know.
you got to
I'm
wrap
gonna
your
do it. I'm
item.
gonna do it.
You got to put the tape on it.
I'm
And
gonna
you
do
got
it.
it. Are you
I'm
ready?
waiting for the comments to say
Yeah.
go.
Somebody say go,
And
please.
you gotta talk out what you're doing as you do it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go faster than I normally do. All right. Here we go.
I don't see it. All right, I'm gonna go.
I grab
All
my
right,
box.
here's my
Done
card.
that.
So
I
I
put
gotta
my
grab
tape on it.
my paper,
Taking
put my
this,
paper
put it
around
in
it.
there.
Okay, get
Grabbing
my
my little figure,
my
dropping it
shrink
in the
wrap,
bubble,
my shrink
taking my
wrap
bubble
around
on
it.
top,
Oh,
putting my
gotta get my
cards
poly
in.
bag, put it in the
I'm
poly
doing
bag,
that.
close the lid.
Taping
Okay,
up.
it's already packaged. Let me go on
Ready.
eBay,
Ready.
print.
Done.
Who won, guys? Who won? I won.
Yeah. Nah. You know what? There's 100 different ways. Ty, come on, Marsha.
It
Golly.
was a tie.
But I'm very confident my accessories and little figure won't get broken on the way through the mail.
Listen,
Never had one.
who wants us to do it live next week?
Oh, oh yeah.
Who
Oh yeah.
wants us to do it live next week?
Yeah, I have to set up where we can get like the shipping counter and everything ready to go. All right. That sounds like fun.
No,
Come
hold
on,
on.
Scott. Take
Chris
it easy, Scott.
Might as well come and get it.
All right, Teresa.
What's going on? What's going on, Scott? Yeah, Scott.
Hey, come on, Mr. Sadie. That's not right. Look.
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
You ready?
Sadie.
You ready? Box. There we go. Tape the bottom. Flip it around. Grab that. Put it in. Grab that. Put it in between
I'm
the
done.
pegs. Do that. You're not done. You're still wrestling the tool to the table.
We're gonna have a competition next week, guys.
All right. Yeah, he didn't have the bubble wrap either. To be fair, that's cool. All right, tell me if we do the contest, are you are you gonna just like? Is it gonna be the worst bubble wrap in all of history? It'll be like wrap it up, tape, throw it in.
No,
Done.
I'm gonna do how I normally do it.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
Cool.
do but Chris is not allowed to do this because he will make both of us look bad, literally.
Right. Yeah. What's up, Sue?
Quarterback just got sacked.
For
Georgia.
for Georgia. Okay. How you doing, Sue? How are things out in Arizona? They're really cold here. Beards.
I know he will. I got a tape machine too, but it's not like yours though, Scott.
Yeah. You know, I've thought of getting
Scott is the ship master. I've been watching him for a long time.
I'm envious of that. I'm envious of that tape machine he's got. So when you stick that tape on, Scott, how instant is the stick?
Oh, right away.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to wiggle a little bit to set it, and I don't have the one he has, but I like mine. It's a lever. Mine's just a lever. I just go boop.
Yeah. 72. That's nice. Cold in the morning in the 40s. Yeah, I guess you're kind of out in the desert there, right? That's kind of.
Oh, game's over. Does anybody think Chris is actually going to show up?
I don't know. How bad is he going to be in pain? Is he going to show up and be like, I'm hurting, Linda. I'm hurting. Hey, Teresa wants to know, or she says she heard, Leroy, she heard you had a tape fetish with lots of tape guns.
Yes. I have. I don't have it set up completely here, but I have I don't use tape guns. I use tape dispensers. And I have 7 different tape dispensers with 7 different kinds of tape. Right, the way I used to have it was right on my desk.
Teresa said they're expecting negative temps next week.
Oh, it's supposed to be cold here too.
That's nuts. Yeah, I think it's supposed to. It's in the 20s here tonight. So, but I can't imagine that. Marsha said it was 75 and sunny here today. Are you in? You're in Florida, Marsha? Is that where you're at? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I just kind of assumed you were close to Cat. But yeah, we had it was really nice for the week of Christmas here. It was like around 60 every day. You know, I could go out in short weather.
We had something bad that I've never heard. I heard of it once, but I wasn't living there. Um, Today, I-95, which is a throughway in upstate. It's like somebody else's 95, or I don't know where else you guys live, but um, it was shut down for like 2 hours. A bomb threat. Did you hear about that?
No, no, I hadn't heard that.
In the upstate.
Yeah, Chris said he's on the way in upstate, South Carolina.
Yeah,
Ah, huh.
yeah. It was a tractor trailer. They were looking for some couple of tractor trailers, and I was driving home. I didn't see it, but I heard about it quite a few times on the radio.
Wait, are you saying bombs in a tractor trailer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Well, I wonder where did that info come from? You have any idea? Is it
The
just
radio, but I think it was legit because I heard it from two different stations.
hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's when it's nice to live. That's when it's nice to live in the, you know, crazier. Yeah, I see, Marcia. You're just south of Ocala. I actually wasn't too far away from there back a couple months ago. You ever heard of a little town called Wauchula? I was down in a little town called Wauchula a couple months back. Yeah, down in the teens. Yeah, I believe that's true, Teresa. As Corey says, our cold weather keeps the crazies away. Yeah, I feel like I feel like places like that you got to be a little more rugged, and I feel like people who have to work hard just don't have time to be crazy. So there's that. The world is going mad sometimes. Sometimes, usually mid weather, SoCal. Yeah, I think Pink, your weather is probably the best of all the crew here.
Yeah, but no, she gets hot though. Doesn't it get hot where she is? See, I don't like the heat. No, no, no.
Mm. What's the average temp there in SoCal, Pink? I guess it depends on what part you live in. Let's see. Oh, I got an offer here. Just a second. I think I might take that. Let me look. Chris said he's on his way.
I think he's in the back room.
Oh, is he?
I see something down there.
Well, he'll let himself in, surely. What's he doing? What's he? That's
He's
weird.
probably crying.
You think he's crying? I think
Yeah.
is he trying to talk to us?
Guys, be nice to him, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
he's hurting right
treat him
now.
really nice.
All right. I just accepted an offer of $25 on a CD. Should I ship that in a poly bag, Leroy?
Yes, yes, we'll bubble
A
wrap it.
$25 CD?
Yes.
What if it gets hit and
Listen,
it breaks
I'm gonna
the
tell you
cover?
a funny story. I shouldn't really say this because it's really not funny. I used to ship so much stuff in a poly bag that I shipped a Hummel in a poly bag.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did it make it?
No.
Okay. Well, let's back this conversation up to the beginning. You ship everything in a poly bag. I guess my first question should have been, does everything make it there safe and sound? And
My
answer,
my my my
yeah.
my rate, yes. My stuff makes it, except for the Hummel.
Oh, I see Chris is in the back room. Are you going to come on? He's tapping his mic. He's tapping his mic. Hey,
He
Leroy.
shouldn't wipe his tears.
So you're from Rhode Island, right, Leroy?
Rhode Island,
Rhode
yes.
Island. All right. So I am going to ask you a question. Now, you might get a pass because you grew up in Rhode Island, but do
Okay.
you know who George Jones is?
No,
That you don't know the country singer George Jones?
no,
Have you ever heard the song "He Stopped Loving Her Today"? You ever
no,
heard that?
no.
Okay. I was really hoping, I started to call you. I started to call you and tell you to listen to George Jones and listen to He Stopped Loving Her Today because Chris had never heard it, and I told everyone he was a fake Southerner. He wasn't a real country boy. Are you coming on or not, Chris? I can see him in the back room. He's staring at the screen. Come on in. It's okay. It's okay. Come
Hey,
on.
the water's cold and it's not deep. Come on in, buddy.
So I guess they lost. Yeah, we're gonna be kind to you. Yeah. Yeah, no, Chris was actually watching the Georgia game. I don't think he's that hurt or ashamed about the George Jones incident. He doesn't care. Come on, Chris. Come on in. Let us love on you, brother. Are they
I
still
am.
playing? Are they still playing?
No, it's over.
Oh, it's
I
over.
listen, guys. We have a voice. We have a video group chat, and I messaged Chris 5 minutes before the game. Me and Brad, and I messaged him just to give him a hard time.
Hey, what's up, Tracy? Yeah, that was funny because you could see how antsy Chris was just being on the call. And he looked like his stomach was already in knots. He was.
He had already finished like 20 wings. He eats chicken wings like a somebody from Ghana.
There he is.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you now.
I can't really hear your voice. It sounds like you lost your voice. Are you okay?
Nah, I
Hey,
ain't losing my voice, man. I don't.
He's like, guys,
It
I
is
just.
what it is, man. I mean, that's all I know.
Is it true that you just listed 25 Georgia Bulldogs items on eBay?
Yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. It's just one of them days, man. Just played a bad game. I mean, I was pretty impressed with Gunnar Stockton, though. He was a lot better than everybody wanted to say he wasn't. So but they scored like 17 points in 45 seconds of the game. Game time. So that kind of put a damper on things. It was going in 6-3 at halftime. We was going to try a deep ball. They sacked him and fumbled the ball, and then they scored a touchdown, which made it 13-3 going at halftime. And then we kicked off to them, and at the start of the second half, and they ran it all the way back to touchdown. So then it made it 20-3. So it was uphill battle from then on, man. They played good, but then it's just it is what it is. Notre Dame all the way.
So they're walking the line here in the chat, Chris. Some of them look like they're trying to like console you, and then you got Texas Bandit going, "Wow, look at that trophy."
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? We got our SEC trophy, Texas, from Texas. You know, so
Mm.
I can brag about that. Texas. But Texas almost got. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. That game yesterday between Texas and Arizona State, I was just like, wow. What a finish to that one. You
Yeah.
know, what a year. Alabama and Georgia both suck. That figures are coming from you. That figures. Yeah, that figures. But I think I'm gonna ride with either Notre Dame or Penn State, whichever one wins of those games. That's who I
You're
want
gonna
to go
you're
for.
gonna roll with the team that just trounced you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
You know what you
I
call
like
that,
their coach. Their
Brad?
coach has got a good coach, man. He's a good coach. I like him.
You know
I
what you
like.
call that, Brad?
What's that?
A traitor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I agree with Sue. ASU got robbed. That should have been. There was a hit in there that should have been targeting at the end of the game, which would have gave them a first down. They could have ran a couple more plays to kick a field goal, win the game. I agree with Sue on that.
so
OSU had that game.
what
I mean,
game
not
was
OSU.
tonight's game? The Sugar Bowl.
Yeah. They had to
Okay.
they had to reschedule it because of the terror attack yesterday. Which
Oh, that's the one from yesterday. Okay,
yeah,
so see, I hadn't kept up with any college football, so I don't have any idea.
Chris, did you hear what I said before you came on about I-85 being shut down
yes,
for?
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That did happen. That
Hmm.
did happen. Sure
Was that
did.
more your way or more my
Yes.
way?
Yeah, it was down towards this way. They shut two exits off to block the truck from going any further, and they got it hemmed up.
Yeah,
So
but for hours they
yeah,
shut
you
it
sure
down.
did. Well, you had that explosion yesterday out there in Las Vegas too. That they're saying it had nothing to do with what happened in New Orleans. But I'm gonna tell you, I know they say that the guy was an American citizen and all that other stuff, but I'm gonna tell you something. I I just feel like this country's gonna see a lot more of that here soon. So, you know, we just
Well,
gotta
it's
deal
gonna
with it.
get better, right? Because Trump got in.
Well, I think we'll deal with it a whole lot better than what we've been dealing with it. If you want to know the truth, yeah, I do. I feel that way. But we won't want to talk about that on this channel. I'm gonna create. I'm gonna create a channel just for this kind of talk. I am, because Scott quit doing it. Scott used to do his on Friday nights, and I can't even watch it no more. He quit doing it. I don't know why he did it. Chris is being a good sport, Todd said. I was Todd. I was threatened with the inch of my life that when I got after the game, I couldn't come on the show and be a real jerk and everything else. So I gotta behave. Oh man, I did try and listen to y'all during the commercials or whatever, but I couldn't hear nothing.
You should have been
Oh,
on your knees praying to Jesus.
I
can,
was.
Oh,
can I can I interrupt?
yeah.
It cracks me up when people do not real. They want you to split up a lot, so you have a lot of stuff. They want you to split it up because they only want a few pieces of it, but don't realize that that means you have to pull it down, take new pictures of it, relist it just to accommodate them, and then not make as much money in the end.
Or maybe they know and just don't care.
I think you're right there. Well, I had a
And this guy said he wants. Would you sell a few of them? And there's 12 in the lot. What is a few? Because a few to me
three.
is three.
It's
Yeah,
at least three. Yeah, yeah.
Fuse
What's a
three.
few in the chat?
It's
See,
more than two.
Teresa said she tells them no, that she don't split up sets.
Here's the thing, though. The thing is, he threw a number out there. So my number for 12 of them is $12. I mean, is $50.50. This guy threw me a number of $30 for three items.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
is it plus shipping? $30 plus shipping.
No free shipping, but it's gonna cost me $4 to ship it.
And how much you got into each one?
I have $10 in 120 of them.
How long you've had them?
They've been selling like hotcakes. I've already made $300 off that $10 box.
Let them go. Yeah, if you've already made, yeah, I'd let them go. It just sucks. You got to split them up because then you gotta, recreate another listing. So I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing
but
that
yeah, I
sucks.
mean, I'd do it for 30.
Texas Bandit said 12 for $50.50 or three for $49.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
wait, a
It's
minute, wait a minute, Mr. Sadie. I just
which one
figured
is
it
are
out. I
you
thought
listening
Chris had a procedure or went
and
to the
what
dentist. The way people were
part
talking
of the
about pain,
country do you
etc.
live?
yeah.
But what y'all been talking bad about me?
Now we were talking about a shipping showdown. Leroy said I should use bags for everything. I use boxes for pretty much everything. So
He
Yeah,
uses boxes to ship quarters out.
who
yeah,
That's
does?
like you selling baseball cards.
you
Chris,
say
that's like you
quarters?
said. Yeah, Chris sent me this card right here. I haven't even opened it yet, right?
Ah!
Chris sent me this card, right? Do you guys want me to unwrap it and see how he packed it? We should do that. But hold on.
Yes, yeah, do it, do it.
Chris sent me this card, and Chris, the things that he sells, the little figurines, it's like you sending me this card in a 4x4x4 box.
Brad.
What?
But he can't. But wait a minute, he can't send that for 68 cents though,
I
We
Leroy.
can't
can't send it for 68 cents, but why would you put it? Why would you
because
put
it's on.
something
It's
that's
going.
an inch and a half by an inch
Well,
and a
let me
half by an
ask
inch?
you: do you not have any of these, Brad?
I do.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I do. But I don't send my figures in them. Look,
But
I
you
got
wrap,
little
look,
things
you
like
can
I got
put
little.
this.
Let me tell you.
I take cassette tapes and I figure I make a little small box for the cassette tapes, and then I throw cassette tapes in that thing and send it out.
Okay, well
No,
let
he
me let
likes
me
it.
let
No,
me
he
do this. Let me do this then. So you're telling me you make a box to put in your bag for your cassette tapes?
Yeah,
I just skip the bag and just ship it in the box.
but it's cheaper to ship it in the bag than it is the box.
No, it's not.
Hey Chris.
No,
Hey
it's
Chris.
not.
Chris,
It
you
is
you
not.
just invited yourself into the competition.
All right,
So
look.
next week,
What
I'm
competition?
gonna ship a tool. Brad's gonna ship one of his things, and you're gonna ship a cassette tape, and we're gonna time us.
The cheapest shipping other than the envelope like you're sending out, or if you do the eBay standard envelope thing, the cheapest shipping you're going to get is 4 ounce ground advantage shipping. Do we
All right,
agree?
hold on a minute, though, Brad. You're sending 4 ounce products out in a box, right?
Right there.
Does it weigh
Yes.
It's
four
not even
ounces?
4 ounces. It's
It's
about
less.
point
It's
four.
it's less than 4 ounces. If
It's
I
Okay,
point
put
so
that
four.
figure,
wait a minute. Is your shipping right around $4.37?
yeah.
Okay. I can't complain to him, Leroy, because that's what it would be in that bag too, in that poly mailer.
Except if I put a cassette tape in this and send it out, it's not going to get broke
Yeah, if
ever.
it's under 4 ounces, it'll be $4.37.
My figures in this box go for they'll be about 3.4 ounces or something like
Yeah,
that.
we want it.
Ping
Okay.
says Ping does say it does matter whether it's in a bag or a poly bag or box. If it's she's saying it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay,
Yep.
all right. So we're gonna wait a minute. Apple receipt.
You just paid for something.
I didn't buy nothing.
Yeah, you did. You have a reoccurring thing and it just charged you and it just lets you know.
What the? Mm.
Yeah. Marcia said bubble mailers and boxes are both going as a package. Yeah, a bubble mailer is already too thick to go as an envelope. So
I'm so sick of this, man.
So would you guys ready for me to open Chris's package?
Yeah,
yeah.
undo the. We can't see you, Leroy.
Yeah. Hold on.
I left my
Maybe,
drink
yeah.
at the house, man. Golly.
Okay. All right. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's see how Chris did. He taped it, so now I need a knife.
Yes. They got taped.
Um, I don't have a knife.
Just take your envelope opener, buddy.
Oh yeah, because I have one of those right here. I got a knife. Hold on. Hold on. I'm live. So Chris's team
Don't
got
take a
beat.
pair of scissors to it. I would not
All right,
take a pair of scissors to it. Why'd you turn the camera off? We can't see you.
Because I got people in the room.
Oh, okay. They shy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Mr. Sadie.
understand that.
Mr.
My-
Sadie says it's a ship off. Street rules apply. Yeah,
No,
yep,
no,
yep,
no.
yep.
Do I
Hey,
have to
Lance,
do a cassette tape?
Yes, because that's what you opened your mouth about.
All right, so what are the rules? We have everything laid out in front of us and then we start?
sure.
Huh?
So what are the rules? We have everything laid out in front of us and then we start?
Yeah.
Okay. He about to be mad again because he's going to have to use that knife again.
I better not. If it was a poly bag, I could have opened it already.
Yeah.
Hey, Landshark Picker said use your Shed Flips box cutter, Leroy.
I still have one.
Yeah, I do too.
A lot of you, only the dinosaurs have one. I don't know about you rookies.
I use it every single day, man. Yeah,
All
Shed
right,
Flips
I
box
opened
cutter.
it again.
You probably can still order those things. I bet Lonnie still sells them.
Does
Or you
anybody
or you can
does
go to
anybody have a loop? Does anybody? I gotta get my loop. Hold on.
Oh, by the way,
These
that
corners are bent on this card.
oh no.
This card says on the listing that it was in very good condition. This card because I'm a professional card guy.
Mhm.
This card is is a 7. This card is really not. It's scratched on the inside.
It's not scratched.
I got robbed.
Ah.
You
I
know he's
got robbed,
kidding.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ping
You know
says,
he's
"What's
kidding.
so special about Lonnie's box cutter?" Nothing. It has the, of course, it has a blade in it, but it has the little wheel so you can resize boxes
The
in the other
boxes on
end.
the other side. I
You could,
like it.
yeah,
Only thing I don't like about it is changing the blades.
yeah. You could probably find the same thing at like a Harbor Freight or Lowe's or something like that, but then it wouldn't come with the shed flip sticker on it. So
Yeah, because it got a sticker that he had somebody in the sweatshop put the stickers on. So.
But Leroy, I've been shipping out a bunch of garbage pail kid cards here lately.
there you go.
Look,
This
I
is
got
probably from the first batch of them.
Back in
What is that?
1963.
It's got the little.
Did you say what's that?
Yeah, Chris don't use tools. He never used tools. It's got the little box resizer in the end. Then it's just a standard.
See, you don't know nothing about reselling. You're a rookie if you don't know who that is.
Who shed
that's-
flip? Lonnie is shed flip? Lonnie and
the-
Candace? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
he's
who they
the
are.
best
Yeah.
reseller.
Yeah, I know. I got these today in the mail from what guy from whatnot. So I want to show you guys something. So I bought into I bought into a break in his break, right? And so in the break, I got a couple of yellows. If you guys got a couple of yellows, right? All right, and then I wasn't expecting this, but then I got these big packs. But then I wasn't. I got something else pretty big here. It's a wacky package. But here's what I wasn't expecting. He sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He sent me 5 packs of the collector's edition, the Goo collector's edition that I'm gonna open up on my TikTok channel. So you guys come by on TikTok, check out Buck Mountain Rips. You'll see a bunch of stuff on there, opening cards. Brad, I see that you got a TikTok channel. When you gonna start putting videos in there, my man?
Man, I haven't opened it since the only time I've opened it is to watch Chad and Arizona Picker. Or those two guys? Yeah.
They got a show tonight too.
Yeah,
I know he took a break last week.
That's the only time I've opened that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't open.
Well, I followed you today on my channels.
I saw that. I saw the email. Because I was looking to see if I sold any. I knew I sold something on Bonanza, so I was just looking to see in my email there. So, Chris, I shipped out 50 plus items across 24 orders today.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I did 13 today. I did 13. I shipped out 13 this morning. But I will say this. As of right now, I have not sold anything today. But I do got 19 items I'm gonna send offers on.
Yeah. I was having to talk a lot while we first got on here. Leroy was on the phone, had some things to do, but I was telling the chat that I signed up for a year of Vendu. So I've got the unlimited plan with Vendu for the year.
Is there a game on tonight?
Yeah, Ole Miss and somebody else is starting right now.
NFL.
No, they're all Saturday and Sunday. I think there's one tomorrow night, matter of fact.
If y'all are praying, people in the chat, pray for my Dolphins. Well, actually, don't pray for the Dolphins on Sunday, even though they could lose to the Jets. It happens. It's a divisional game. But pray that Kansas City takes care of business with the Broncos. Because if
that's
do,
what you need to be praying for.
That's all I got. That's all that has to happen. If Denver gets beat by the Chiefs and the Dolphins can just handle their business. The reason I say don't pray for the Dolphins, if they can't handle their business, it don't matter. But
hey, why is Landshark Pickin rubbing it in here? I know Notre Dame just beat Georgia. They ain't got to rub that in.
They're picking on Chris because the
Ain't got to rub it in.
His team lost.
He's right. Duke against Ole Miss, starting now. Yeah.
that's funny. KC's a 10.5 underdog. You know what? The Chiefs, yes, Yes, Marcia. Go Dolphins. Yes, yes. Hey, are you like with Cat? Are you kind of like a Jags fan, or are you a Dolphins fan? Are you well, you're actually closer to Tampa Bay, so you might be a Tampa Bay fan, Marcia.
I think they're Tampa Bay fans.
I really hope you're a Dolphins fan. I like you at least 20% more if you're a Dolphins fan.
Well,
Yes,
I'm going to tell you something. I'm
yes,
going to tell you something.
yes. I love you, Marcia.
That Falcons and Washington game, that was just unbelievable. That was a
Yeah, that
good.
was good. That was good. That was a good
I
game.
hated it. I hated the Falcons lost. I know Tim loved it that the Washington beat them, but I'm sure Washington gave him a couple of heart attacks there during that game. But Michael Penix is showing me something.
Yeah, you
Defense
got
starting to show me something.
a good
So,
future to look forward to there.
oh yeah, we got something to look forward to in the next few years. But hey, if they win this weekend, and somehow a miracle Tampa Bay loses, hey, we can make the playoffs. We can still make it. Tampa Bay can't relax people, because if they relax people and they lose and the Falcons win the division, and Tampa Bay's completely out because there's no more wild card spots because of the way Detroit and who's the other one, Brad? It's got 13 wins. It's going to get a wild card spot.
Oh no, that's the Vikings
Right.
and the Lions both have 14 wins.
14 wins. That's
That's
crazy.
the,
One of them's
that's
going
the
to end
first
up with
time. It's first time in history that a 14 win team is not going to win their division.
yeah. Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
Did I
So
tell you that? Did I tell you guys that depending on either Buffalo or the Eagles, if they make it to the second round of the playoffs, I'm gonna go sell novelties in that town, in that city.
yeah.
really,
Hmm.
that's cool.
Well, if the Dolphins manage to get in, if Denver loses and Miami wins and the Dolphins get in the playoffs, their reward is they got to go straight to Buffalo and play the Bills. And then if they win that game, they get rewarded by having to go to KC to play KC. So if
Brad,
they get there and do anything, they will have earned it for sure. But it's hard to imagine watching this team, although crazy things happen. Anyway,
Brad, I've noticed that you're not in your eBay room.
yeah, I am. I'm on the other side of it. I'm gonna do this.
Oh,
I'll do this again. Uh, there's
I
this
figured
side
say
of
you
it.
moved all your jerseys and everything.
There's this side of the room, and then there's that side of the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just rearranged your room.
No, no. I'm just at. I was telling the chat that I got a workbench, an adjustable height workbench on this side of the room to switch out. I had a table here, and I got the workbench, and my son took over my spot over there at the desk. So I've been working. I've been using my workbench as kind of like a desk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
But
Okay.
yeah, I signed up for a year's worth of Vendu, and I've been
Yeah, I was going to
getting.
ask you, how much was the year?
For the year it was $600. But
What?
here's the thing: is like my subscription on List Perfectly was the 69.95, so it was costing me $70 a month.
I can split them
And if
up.
I was going to keep that plan, it just went up to 100.
I
And
Oh, this perfectly went up to 100.
yeah, and so Vendu's unlimited plan was is 49.99 a month. Is kind of what it figures out to. So I got um I did that. It's about half of what it was going to cost me, and I was kind of talking about the differences. If you were doing other than the AI lister on List Perfectly, the one thing that I can tell so far it kind of has the leg up on is just inventory management. The inventory management over on List Perfectly is top notch, but um, I actually like the cross listing feature in Vendu better. I was telling the guys in the chat, I can take an item and I can cross post it to Mercari, Poshmark, and whatnot, probably in about 30 seconds.
So let me ask you on that, though, how many can you do at the same time?
How many like cross posting?
Yeah, at the same time.
Well, I just do them one at a time. But if you do list perfectly, like let's say you wanna list it on Mercari and Poshmark, those two are integrated. let's say you want to list it on there. If you click, 10 items, and you do that, it's going to open up 20 windows, 10 for Macari, 10 for Poshmark. Then you got to go through the listing process and click it. On Vendu, it's like all in the same little window. It doesn't open new windows. It's like super easy, dude. Literally,
Okay.
Whatnot
Well,
is
I use
Whatnot
Flip
is
right now, and the only
awesome.
reason I use Flip is because I've been using it. It's got the share on Poshmark, but if you go to my Poshmark store right now, there's nothing in it. I
Oh,
mean, because
that's the other thing too. That's the other thing that List Perfectly does have going for it is it has a share. It does the sharing for you. It does offers. It does. It actually does the automatic friend thing. Whatever all that. But um,
I've heard a lot of people like Chad and all them, the AZ Picker and all them. They keep talking about. I think it's and even the reseller brothers. Auto Posture is that the right one? Auto
yeah,
Posture.
Posh Posher VA or something like that, or Auto Posher or something.
Auto Posture something. It's a new cross listing platform.
Hmm.
But
Is it
apparently
like specific to Poshmark or?
I'm not sure. I think it's somebody in the chat has got to know. I mean, because I like I said, I got my main store right now is eBay. We're flooding it with clothing. I've listed 23 graphic racing T-shirts in there today.
All right, let
Uh,
me go check. Let me go
they're
check.
they're in my drafts, Leroy. I drafted
No, no,
23.
you said you listed. See,
Did
I'm
I say
tired
I
of these
listed?
lies
Wait a minute. Did I say
because
listed?
I counted your thing last week and you
Wait
were
a minute.
wrong on that too.
Did I say I listed?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize. I drafted. Let me put it that way, because tomorrow they will drop into the store.
Yeah.
Okay. But so eBay is my main store. I do a show once a week on Whatnot selling the Garbage Pail Kid cards, but I don't. I'm not having the time between drafting items and everything else we're doing here to cross list over to anything. And I want to get to where I can start cross listing over to Poshmark again. Uh-oh.
I don't. Can you put that up?
Singing my jingle, he says. What kind of
Let's
jingle
see.
you got?
Oh, if you watch Chad, you know it. Here we go.
Oh
Here we go.
no, he wants us to sing a jingle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you put it up. Sorry. Yeah, you ready? On the count of three. Purchase shipping label. You ready? One, two, three. Purchase shipping
Georgia lost,
label.
Georgia lost, Georgia lost the game. Oh my God, Georgia lost. Oh my God, they lost. Oh, Georgia
Whoa,
lost.
dang! I sold $100 worth of stuff over on Playmobil just then.
Oh, that's nice. You go ship them on in little tiny boxes, ain't you?
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Nice. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I sold yesterday?
What's that, brother? Yeah. Now here's the one downside. Nobody links up to district, so I have to manually delist all this stuff.
How about Bonanza?
You see these MREs?
Bonanza is nice because it just delists. It just delists. Cool. Well, yeah. While y'all are doing this, I'm gonna have to be doing some ending over here, some ending of listings. So keep
So
talking.
I sold 4 of these yesterday, and for 4 of them of vegetable lasagna MRE. That don't even sound good, but I sold them for $30 altogether.
My buddy has
Plus
about
shipping.
25 cases of that stuff.
He can sell it, man. I mean, they'll buy it. They'll buy it. I got it on. I got it listed for like I think it's about $5 a bag. With
Oh
the first
wow,
purchase
that guy caught the ball. They didn't catch the ball in the Georgia game.
is $8.99, and then it's $1.50 for each additional one in shipping. Yeah, they couldn't catch the ball tonight, Leroy. They had several major drops. I mean that boy Gunner Stockton was on target, and they just could not catch it. Same problem they've had all year. So this ain't been the same. But I have a good feeling about next year because I
Do
just
you
feel like
know that I was commentating the game?
no, I did not know you was
Yeah,
commentating.
he was giving us play by play.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, he was. He was giving us
I'm
play
gonna
by
go back
play.
and see it.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
I wish
So
I could have did it better, but I have people in the other room, so I couldn't be too loud.
yeah, you were probably making fun of my dogs.
You know that's my team as well. I just tease you because I love teasing you.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that. I
I
thought
told
you
you
was
that a long time ago.
no. You were a Pittsburgh fan, so I figured you'd be a Notre Dame guy.
No. I
You like them
before I
Northern
ever
teams,
moved here, I liked. Here's a story.
You like Colorado is what you told me.
Can I
That's what you
talk?
told me.
Before I ever moved here, I've always liked Georgia Bulldogs. But up north, I would never be able to watch a game. I've watched probably because I didn't have the TV things. I probably watched all the years I liked Georgia. I probably watched maybe 4 or 5 games.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and when I moved here, is the years they started winning. So I never admitted it because I didn't want people to think I moved here and I was a bandwagon jumper because I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I'm not done. Hold on. And then when Dion went to Colorado, before he even started a practice, when he announced that he was going to be the coach over there, I pulled them in as my college team. But I still like watching and I still like Georgia. I just like giving Chris a hard time.
Hey, look. Here's a fun fact to know about Georgia, and this is hard to believe. Do you realize that Notre Dame was the first team other than Alabama to beat Georgia in three and a half years?
Well,
Can you believe that? I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, well, I'm sorry, Ole Miss beat them too. So the only, but Alabama, they've won 52 games, and Alabama just, I don't know.
oh,
I'm hoping Georgia's Texas is Alabama. I am. So I don't know. They just all together. Oh, we didn't sing it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. There we go.
Yeah, I'm still working chat, but I'm here.
What are
I'm
you doing? You taking
I'm
things
I'm
off of eBay?
yeah, I'm making sure everything's off eBay. So I don't wanna yeah.
So I have a quick question for anyone. Does anyone have a 10-inch iron skillet, preferably Lodge or Griswold, in their eBay store? If so, put it in the chat.
I do not.
Or it can be in the chat, or you guys can look me up on Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram. Those of you who watch later, and shoot me a message on Instagram.
don't shoot him. Just text him something.
Shoot
Yeah,
him. Shoot
yeah.
him in the head.
Toot the alligator. Toot him.
I,
Shoot
I
him.
Toot him, Elizabeth. Toot
Shoot
him.
him.
Toot the
Shoot
alligator.
him.
That's a big
It needs to
alligator.
be look. It
Shoot
needs
him.
to be used, so because it'd be good and seasoned, and preferably no divots in it. I need it by the 19th. Uh, it's for a birthday present. That's what she wants. So
I like swamp people. Always have.
Wolfman said, "Let me go to the flea market." Yeah, I wanted to ask you because I know next Wednesday I'm getting up early in the morning and we're going to Pickin's flea market because I know two guys that do sell them, but I'm hoping they'll be in my price range. I mean, I found a couple on eBay, but I'm just not. I don't know. When you start looking at them, they got
What are you
divots
looking for?
a 10-inch Lodge or Griswold skillet, iron skillet. That's what we're looking for. She wants one for cornbread because we don't have because that's the best.
Aren't they expensive?
Yeah, they're really expensive, but she don't want it new. She don't want it new. She wants it
Oh, he just got slammed.
And she wants it used because that means it's good and seasoned.
Seasoned.
Todd says he's got a 12-inch lodge.
No, you don't. You're lying,
I'll
Todd.
see if she wants it. How much you want for that 12-inch lodge, Todd?
He'll pee on it, Chris.
Oh, never mind.
He'll pee on it
Never
before he
mind.
sends it. You don't want that.
Is
Never
that what he
mind.
does? He pees on it first?
He pees on stuff that you buy from him.
Hmm, I didn't know.
Oh, look in Dave's district. Oh, Didbit?
Did it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Peed on. Yeah, peed on.
So what do you want? You want a 10-inch Griswold?
Or lodge iron skillet. We're gonna use it for cornbread, but it has to be used so it's good
It
and
has to be a
seasoned.
Griswold?
No, it can be lodge.
What's the name of it? Lodge?
Yeah, LODGE. You can buy them brand new cheap, but the used ones go higher because they're seasoned. Like you can go to Walmart and get one for $20, but
I got one I'll sell you for $100.
wait a minute. Todd just told me he'd sell me one, which I just pay for the shipping. How do I get a hold of you, Todd?
Todd, don't do it. Don't do it, Todd.
Hey, we'll see you later, Chad, man. Thanks for dropping by. Hey, man,
Thank
keep up
you.
them daily videos, man. You crack me up, brother. Whenever I'm sitting here shipping stuff, I always listen to them if I'm not recording myself. But yeah, keep up those daily shipping videos, man. I like them. I like them. What sold ones? I like them. But no, his cooking store. He's got. Wait a minute, Teresa. Dave's got a cooking store. But wait a minute, Todd said he's going to send me one for free with $15 shipping. It's in good condition, right, Todd? You're not pulling my leg, are you? I need to figure out how to get a hold of Todd. Let's see.
All you gotta do is, oh no, he is hard to get because I tried to message him on Instagram. He doesn't have an Instagram.
Well, he put his eBay link in the thing. I don't know. What's Todd? What's the name of your eBay store?
Scooby Doo and Scrappy 2 sales.
For real?
No.
Oh, you're welcome, Tad. You're welcome, Chad. And hey, I appreciate your support with this channel too, Chad.
Yeah,
We
me too.
appreciate
Thank
that,
you.
man. There's
Somebody's
the
got to
listing.
support Chris.
I know there's the listing, but I'm looking for it on my phone, my man. What is the name of your? Hold on, man. Let me see if I can. Let's see. HTTPS dot forward slash forward slash
All one number. Do you have any ideas where to go? 20? I would say 20. So I have
eBay.
in every casino in Vegas, and this is not like for sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to
Excuse me, guys. .com slash item forward slash good lord 1353 1353 108 98109 98109. Well, that's what the heck did that pull up? Oh, search for user. No, that's not a user. Search for item. It didn't pull it up. Man. Hey, Todd, can you send it to me on Instagram? Just send me the link on Instagram if you don't mind. I mean, hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Copy. Copy. Let me do it like this. Web page not available. It's saying it's not available, Todd. skip base. Let me go to, hold on, let me do a different one. Looks like a very nice pen. Well, I'm glad everybody else can see it. Then go over here to YouTube and go into the comment section that way and click on it. What you looking at, Leroy? Are you looking at the pan too? Aha. Okay. You got a lot in your store there, Todd. What happened to everybody? Leroy, what are you doing? Let's see. More of my store.
Did
Yeah,
you say something?
that's what you're doing. Hey, Swamp Picker, how you doing? Hold on a minute.
I'm tired, Chris.
Are you, Todd? What about the what's the difference between the Lodge Vintage 8 SK 10-inch cast iron skillet than the 12-inch, the 10? So one's 10 SK and one's 8 SK. What's the difference between the two? Hey, Swamp Picker. I was trying to find. So Todd, there you got another one. I'll see if I can share it in the chat so you'll know which one I'm talking about. See y'all. I marked it as liking it too. Maybe you can look at it that way. Yeah, I don't know, man. She says 10 inches, man. I mean, hold on a minute. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah. So I've been checked out. I hadn't. I've been in work mode for a few minutes here. What's going
Oh,
on? Yeah.
I asked what the difference in the thing was, and everybody's making jokes. It's 2 inches. 2 inches is the difference.
Hmm.
Jeez, y'all are funny.
Mm,
I like that.
mm,
Okay,
mm.
so Todd, what kind of? She says she wanted 10 inches. So the 12, she don't want the 12. So what kind of what do you want me to do with the? What do you want to work out for the 10-inch one? That's a nice looking pan too. What do you say? He didn't say anything. Do. What you doing? You get all your stuff removed, Brad?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay. So did everybody have a good New Year? I mean, okay, Todd. All right. It won't. Oh, there it is. Got you. All right, hold on 1 second.
Guys, I gotta run.
Okay, you leave me.
I will see you guys soon. Brad, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Chris, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Chat. Hope everybody
All
has
right.
a great New Year.
Yeah,
And
we're at hour 26. I'm gonna jump off too, but
yeah,
yeah. I
Are
got
you?
I got to
You guys
take.
just gonna leave me like that?
you've been
Yeah.
an hour late.
Man, I'm
We've been here
trying.
since 7
Hey, I
o'clock.
tell you what, I'm working in the background, but I'll stick around until you get your big skillet deal made.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it done right now. All right, select the payment method. Okay, so select add payment. I don't want to do that. How do I select spendable funds? Hold on a minute. Let me get. Oh, let me do it this way. Ah, there we go. All right. We're searching for LODG. All right. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, sitting right there. Link offer. Boom. Okay. Let me go back. Um, did I do that right? Turn that on. It's not letting me. All right, Todd, I sent you an offer. Yeah, I am a better buyer than or better seller than anybody. I sent you the offer though. I don't know what bank account it's going to come out of. I tried to do it just out of my funds, but I don't know. It's coming out of one of them, so we'll find out. So you see, yeah, I saw what the shipping was. It's fine. I appreciate it. I sure do appreciate it. It's a birthday present, so she will enjoy that. Brad's hard at working. So any mishaps this week? I don't think so. Hey guys, I want to tell you guys something. If there is anybody interested in Garbage Pail Kids cards, please, the link to my Whatnot channel or whatever it is, page or whatever, is in the description. You guys can come over there, follow me. I think if you have not ever signed up for Whatnot, I think if you use that link, you get $15 credit. You don't have to use that in my auctions. You can use them in anywhere and Whatnot. But if you're interested in Garbage Pail Kid cards, I do Garbage Pail Kid breaks. Case box breaks. We're going to be doing the next one's going to be a case break. We broke a full case Monday night. We sold that whole case. We're doing another, but we did 2 boxes and then we did 6 boxes. So we had 2 different breaks. But this Saturday night we're doing a major break. It's going to be, we're breaking the whole case, and it's of intergalactic cards. So there's a lot of really, really cool cards. I've pulled a plate out of these already. So now pay up, deadbeat. It hasn't given me a notification. Yeah, I ain't got a notification yet. Hey JP, so it's the intergalactic cards. They're really cool. They're really fun. I pulled a plate. I pulled some autos. I pulled some number cards. I pulled some really cool stuff out of these cards. This will be my 6th show I'm fixing to do. I'm trying to get down to 2 weeks. Do 2 shows a week, because doing this, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, but everybody's gonna hear it. But it's allowing me. What, Brad?
You gotta whisper.
Oh, God, whisper. It's allowing me to pay my credit cards off. Yeah, I don't know if anybody heard that or not. They probably did. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about that. I'm figuring if I stay on track with 1 show a week, I can do it in 2 months. In 2 months' time. So we're really excited about that. But Todd, I still haven't. Todd, your eBay's messed up. Being debt free is, yes, it is, ma'am. Yes, it is. Let's see, available funds. Yep, there's available. Okay, so the funds are there to pay for it on available funds. Or we can use the other card to pay for it. I don't know which one they're going to do. But Todd, I have not got notified or anything. Have you got paid yet? Wait a minute. What did she say? See, when you get notification, let me know if you can go to eBay. Check it. Oh, here we go. He accepted my offer. I paid. It said it paid. Spindle. Okay, so ping. What I did is when I went in to make an offer, you got an option up there. It says, and I had to do it on my phone. It wouldn't allow me to do it on the computer. I don't know why, but I had to do it on my phone. But it gives you an option to choose your spendable funds, and then there's a little slide button. Make sure that slide button's on. It also gives your credit card number in there, and what that credit card's for is if you don't have enough in your spendable funds, it will charge the rest to your credit card. So when I sent the offer, I chose spendable funds. So that's what it came out of. Great deal, Todd. Great deal. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Now don't wait till next week to ship it. I'm just messing with you. But hey, look, speaking of that, let me tell you guys something. So I shipped a poster, a Georgia Bulldogs from 1984. It's like a fan poster, a big one. And I shipped it. The buyer bought it on December 10th or December 9th. They bought it. I shipped it out on December 10th. They just got it today. And guess what's happened? The roll that I sent it in was crushed on the ends, so it messed up the poster's ends all on both ends of it. So a guy messaged me and he says, "How you want to do it?" I says, "Look, man," I says, "I was sorry it's taking a month. Do you get your item?" I said, "Just give me till tomorrow. I'll send you a new tracking number and I'll send you another poster on me. No big deal." I mean, it'd be cheaper for me to do that than pay for having it shipped back, and then you know what I mean. He can just keep that one. So I got 40 of them. I ain't got but $1 in them. So I mean, I'll just send him. I'll send him another one. So that's awesome. Thank you, Todd. She's gonna be happy about that. That'll be one that she has to pack up, or not pack up, but wrap up. I'll be wrapping it up. She can't have it until it's time. Hey, look, Brad. When I come on the show, I said I had 16 offers I could send out.
Yeah.
Now I got 21.
Well, send them out.
Well, I kind of don't want to because they're all on sale. What's today? Today is Thursday. Yeah, all these for sale items. I don't send offers on for sale items. I might today. I might just start a new trend. I might send a 5% offer because they're all 30% off already. So I might just send a 5% offer just to see if they'll bite. Who knows? But hey, Brad, I want to tell you thank you for opening the show for me.
Oh yeah, I had fun with the chat.
Yeah, Marcia's right. Wait till tomorrow to send the offers. Then you have until Monday. You're absolutely right. That could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. I got a lot of shirts to list.
Sue said, "Tex says, let it go."
Yeah, let it go. Yep. Let it go.
Actually, all of those things are up to the individual. So you do what feels right for you and your business, Chris.
Yeah. So I got a quick question though. I'm seeing titles of videos coming up from Commonwealth Picker talking about IRS is getting ready to change and some other things. I haven't watched the videos yet. I've seen some other videos of some things that eBay's doing this or whatever. Is there any changes I need to know about?
So I haven't watched any of those videos. Or I've watched the Kevin one, but the long and short of it is at least on the IRS side of things is they're planning on going to this next year, 2025, or maybe I don't think it was this last year. I think it's 2025. They plan on $5,000 being the reporting threshold. If you make over $5,000 on a platform, you'll get a 1099. And then the following year, it's going to 2,500. If you make over 2,500, you'll get a 1099. And then the following year, it's going to 600.
Okay.
So that initial
last week.
That original, yeah, we talked about it last week. That original number of 600 that the IRS had talked about is supposedly what they're still trying to get to. So, but we'll see.
IRS isn't changing. It's the same talk about changing the amount for when they send the 1099.
Yeah.
You still have to pay taxes on anything you make. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're doing things the way you should be doing them now. If you're making it, you're reporting it. So for people who are doing it right, it's not gonna
affect us at all.
It's not gonna affect you at all. Yeah.
Okay.
But the people who are making 15,000 and aren't getting the 1099 on eBay, it's gonna affect them big time. So
say that one more time.
I said for the people, for example, the person who's making 15,000 in sales on eBay, but not reporting it currently, it's gonna have an effect on them.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be kind of scared not to report your taxes each year because then when you decide, I want to report my taxes this year, they're gonna be like, well, what happened to the last 4 or 5 years? You know what I mean? I mean that's Because they be checking on things. But
Yeah,
okay, I just didn't know if there was something major going on that I need to be aware of. I mean, if it's nothing that's going
I
to
don't.
affect
That's
me,
probably that's probably what it is. So that's going to that I'd imagine that's going to thin the herd a little bit
yeah.
on online
Well,
sales.
well, here's my next question then. So the $600 thing was started under the current administration. Do you think the incoming administration will work on changing that, or
It,
would
it,
even
it,
consider? Or
it's possible, but my advice to anybody listening would be don't pretend like it is.
yeah, yeah, I get it. If you're
Yeah,
doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway, that's what I want to make sure of. If we're doing what we're supposed to be doing anyway, is there any change to our deal,
yeah.
or you know?
It's like Marcia said here. It's not a threshold of when you have to pay taxes. It's if they send the 1099 or not. I think
Okay,
I don't know what the number is. I know it's like between 600 and 1200 is where you're supposed to start. Is where you're supposed to start reporting.
hmm
Miscellaneous income or extra or
I thought it was
income
over.
period.
I thought it was over 300 and something dollars.
It may be, but that's like the official number probably. But
I
yeah,
could be wrong.
it just changes what like eBay like up until now if you didn't make $20,000 in sales within a year period or whatever or 200 sales. I think that might have been the other thing. If you didn't do that, then eBay wasn't they weren't obligated to send out a 1099, and they're not going to waste time or money or effort doing it. But now at the 500 at the $5,000 level, they're going to have to send out 1099s to all those people. So
Hold on a minute. How can it vary? Now, I'm asking. So Marcia's saying Florida is 600. Christopher's saying each state is different to file. Okay, all right. So how can federal be different throughout the state? Now I can understand the state taxes be different for each state, but how is federal? Federal shouldn't be different for each state. It should be the same all the way across the board. Because isn't that the purpose that we have a federal and state tax?
yeah, I'm sure like individual states might have their reporting.
See, like you, Brad,
We
like
don't
you,
have we don't have
Tennessee
a
don't
state.
have income tax,
Yeah, we don't have a state income tax, so it don't
right?
affect us. So
But you got a high sales tax.
yeah, that's for all the people who visit.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah, y'all are paying taxes on that Mountain Dew, so I don't have to pay a state income tax, and I really like that.
Okay, wait a minute. Marcia said Florida doesn't have state income tax either. Okay,
Yeah, that which makes total sense
okay,
because
now
they don't. They're a state that people visit, so it
yeah.
makes sense. Have
Now,
and,
Christopher, where are
and
you at? Christopher said his state is $600.
yeah. So, like if for some, let's say the new administration does find a way, or actually pulls the trigger on getting rid of the income tax altogether, I would imagine they're not going to try to make all the money from tariffs. There would probably be like some kind of consumption tax equal to a sales tax, not, depending on, there'd probably be something. So,
So Christopher's in Vermont. Texas. Okay, so there apparently I didn't know this. I did know that Tennessee didn't have state tax, but I didn't know there was more than one state. Now Texas, JP says Texas doesn't have state tax either. So you guys are just paying federal tax then. But so if you don't have you don't have state income tax, but you still that would be up sales tax a bit. Yeah. So the sales tax in your states are higher than say sales tax in my state because you guys don't have income tax. Well, here we have income tax, but the sales tax is 7%. So I don't know. I try to lead the experts to the tax thing, man, because I just tell them what here, take this and you do what you gotta do. I mean, that's just you know what I mean. I mean, because I'm no tax expert, especially when it comes to doing it like this. I just it's just crazy. But anyway, Sorry I was late, guys. I was glad I'm able to make it. I mean, Georgia Bulldogs lost tonight. Now, I want to tell you something. I want you guys to think about this. They're all college fans. Every team that had a bye week lost. Think about that for the future in the next coming playoffs, which they are already talking about changing that around. They're talking about instead of having uh, the conference champions having bye weeks, that they're doing something different. I'm not 100, but the conference champions do get a guaranteed spot. Uh, and saying that's something else. Think about that. No conference champion will win a national title this year. No,
What
because
was
all
that? I had my head somewhere else. What was that?
no conference champion will win a national title this year because all the conference champions lost in the playoff rounds.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
It is very interesting.
Yeah.
Just like I was saying, all the teams that had a bye week, they lost. So
Yeah.
that's the nature of the beast. I mean, they changed it up. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's been fun. It's been a fun season. I think it has been. You know.
Let me apologize to the chat and everybody watching. I checked out for a few minutes mainly because I was working on an order here, but yeah. Thank you for putting up with me. And there we go.
Well, Brad, you're gonna have to close this out because you got all the controls over there. But I
I'll
just
do
want
it.
to say Happy
don't-
New Year. What?
You're not like logged in? Okay, I'll do it.
No, I thought you had the end. Did you
I
put an
got it.
end screen in there? And all that?
I got it.
I don't know where it's at. You'll have to show it to me later.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone, I hope everyone had a happy new year. I hope, I don't know if you guys got to talk about projections for your store tonight or not. Did y'all not do that? Okay. So next week, we're going to talk about, so everybody get your pads and book pens out and tell us what you want to do, what your goals you want to have in 2025. See where you're at, you know, what you got planned for 2025. But anyway, hey, we thank you guys. Thanks for joining us. Again, I apologize for being late. I'm a huge football fan, and that's a bad thing. I know it is.
That's your me time. That's your me time, Chris.
Yeah. That's the time I get upset and get mad and start throwing stuff. No, I don't do that. I get frustrated, but I don't start throwing nothing or nothing like that. But anyway.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for being on the show tonight, and yeah, come see us next week. And I might put that video out this week. my very first video, I may put it out this week.
Hey, put it on TikTok. Try it out.
Later, dudes.